Al Capone cigarillos, but the difference between being good and being good.
Right? Dogs, nigga!
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Nas, the guy, Hip Hop is Real. You already know what it is, man. Back at it again with Mike P in the building.
Hey,
Yo,
in the
Mike,
house.
what's good, man? You know, we just came off of a dope, you know what I mean? Born Legacy Supreme.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to catch up with you at the event.
No, I dipped.
You know what I'm saying?
Dipped. I was so tired. Just dipped.
You know what I'm saying? You and Big T, man, it finally went down.
Yes.
It was a crazy battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How'd you feel about it, man? Finally standing in front of Big T after all of that, you know, back and forth and everything like that.
I mean, I told him after the battle, man, it was an honor, to be honest. It was quite a surreal experience, man, to be, you know, watching him when I was younger, to be standing in front of those Chalaka Boos and those and those Boo Boo Blockas. It was dope. It was dope. I thought it was a great battle. Definitely going to be way more respected when it drops, as opposed to the pay-per-view, because they had, you know, there was sound issues that went. Not going to go too into that, but as far as the battle, it was a great battle, man. It was a great battle.
I got a chance to speak to Big T after the battle, man, and I asked him, you know, he was good. I asked him, did you really motivate him? He was like, nah, Mike P really made me feel like I had to prepare because I was not trying to take a loss or, you know what I'm saying? You kind of made him want to make sure that, yo, I'm not going to give you no bullshit.
And I felt that, man. I felt that. Like, I'm flattered by it. I'm truly flattered. Like, you know, watching back on the pay-per-view a couple times, like, he was really trying. He was going in, man. There was a lot of times where he was really going in. Even when it was times where he wasn't hitting, like, he was really trying to, you know what I mean, go crazy. And, like I said, man, just dope. Honored to stand in front of it. And, you know, I loved my performance. I liked what I had, the material I had. I think it resonated good. You know, there's a few things I touched on I feel like people are going to talk about. And, yeah, it was just dope, man. It was just great battle. Great battle, personally, to me.
One thing I remember in the battle, Big T definitely had like a couple of rounds that, I mean, bars that wasn't like kind of going over heads, but they were some crazy bars. Like, I remember catching a few, like,
man, there was a lot. There was
you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, Big T's really trying to kill you right now. I remember I'm sitting back there like,
out. When he said something, but you'll probably use it. You try to go with everything I put on. You a white tee.
I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Back of my head, I was like, ooh, shit.
I'm getting exactly what it is.
You need your handheld mic, because you be fucking up more classics than Summer Madness 1. Handheld mic, that crazy. Mike
that was
over
crazy.
The stage like the crazy.
Yeah.
He had a lot of bars, man. He had a lot of bars, and like I said, man, dope to stand in front of. It was crazy, man. He was on his shit. You know, I did my thing, so.
Nah, definitely. And at one part of the battle, I seen it kind of get a little, you know, testy when he was talking through your rounds, and you know, you had to let him know, like, yo, don't talk through my rounds and everything. Did that throw you off a little bit? I see you cut your rounds short.
Of course, you're talking through my rounds. I thought it was bullshit, to be honest. To keep it real, I was on a bring back. I wasn't even rapping.
Yeah, you brought the.
And it was an 8-bar scheme. So if you catch it on the first time I'm rapping, when I stop, I'm saying in 07 shit, because that was my last 2 bars was in 07 shit. You was T-Pain with the top hat, and I got long cats giving T-Pain with a top hat. That was the 8th bar. So the crowd stopped me in the 6th bar, and then Big T's cut me off on a bring back, which is bullshit.
You think that's like a veteran move, or just trying to fuck with you?
I don't even know, to be honest. Like, and it really pissed me off. It really pissed me off because I didn't hear nobody call time. So the only thing I'm seeing and hearing is Big T talking while I'm rapping. So I'm saying, yo, shut the fuck up while I'm rapping. And then K-Shine tried to get into it, told him to fuck off. And then by that time it was over. But I was pissed at that. Because if you're not calling time on me while I did it the first time, why would you call time on me on a bring back? And especially when I didn't even get to finish the setup, which would have ended with a potential haymaker. I think the time limit was a little weird. It was a new experience, I guess, being 3 minutes, but I feel like there should be a grace period, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, because you got to understand maybe that person's not pressing the stopwatch at the exact time that I stop talking and the exact time that I'm starting, so I definitely think there should be a grace period. Same thing happened in the second round. I was getting into a really good angle with NWX, which I'm actually going to reveal because there were like 12 more bars left in that angle. And Vada, who was calling the time, he had shown me that there was like 2 minutes and 57 seconds. So I had like 3 seconds left. So I actually cut out like 8 to 12 bars and then put my last 4, which I thought was going to be a haymaker, which was the raindrop drop top. And it fell flat because it was misplaced. It wasn't supposed to be there. But, you know, lessons learned. It was a new experience. I at the end of the day, I didn't mind it because I don't think it changed the outcome of the battle. But that first round was bullshit. That first round was bullshit, man. That pissed me
Is
off.
this the first time something like that happened to you?
Yeah. Time, nobody ever gives a shit about time.
Yeah.
And, but Beasley, C.E.O, me and Big T had gotten on the phone 4 days before, and was talking about the time limits, and they were saying, you know, strict 3 minutes, da-da-da, which I don't care, man. I mean, maybe I was rapping a little slower than what I rehearsed because I wrote 3 minutes of written material. But that's why I think there should be a grace period because, you know, you got to let someone at least finish a setup. At least finish. So, you know, and that was weird, man. He cut me off on a setup. It was bullshit. But, whatever. Maybe he felt like he was getting cooked. I don't know. But I didn't care.
It seemed like, you know, battle rap is getting a little more meticulous with the timing and how you do certain things. Because even Hollow and Diz that recently just happened, see Hollow, even though it was a surprise, he's like, yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't just keep going. And then he's
gotta
talking
be
through,
more
but at the same time, though, is it like, you know, because, you know, it's battle rap, I guess, you know, when a fan is watching, they want everybody to get their shit off. They want to hear everything, but it's like, as a battler.
Well, that's the thing that bothered me. It's like, I'm telling you that I wrote 3 minutes of material. So if I'm at 3 minutes and 7 seconds, I'm gonna finish soon. Let me finish.
Okay.
That's why I feel like if you're gonna implement time, there needs to be a grace period. There needs to be it, because I could be rapping a little slower than I had rehearsed. You could be pressing time, the stopwatch at you know, a half a second, you know, 1 second earlier or 1 second later, maybe 10 or 15 times, and it turned, you know what I mean, which makes a big difference. So definitely a 15, 20 second grace period. If I'm at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, I clearly did not write 3 minutes of material. Okay. But, you know, when I'm given a time limit, I am going to write till I get to that time limit, whether I rap it a little slower or, you know. There should definitely be a grace period. If it's going to be an official thing, grace period needed. And I don't even think time was used for any other battle.
I think the first battle.
Franchise and Joe.
Yeah, I remember that was kind of like...
I don't remember no time limit being implemented for the whole...
no. I even see moments where Smack was like telling the dudes, just let them rap. Like, the people want to hear this shit. Like, let them rap, type situation. I've seen other people... I've seen people like, yo, tapping... I think Vada may have been tapping Smack like, yo, I did. And Smack like, nah, chill, just let them rap right now. Because
crazy.
Motherfuckers want to hear the rest of this. And then if he would have said time, people would have been like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It would have been an issue.
When time was cold with us.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, lesson learned, but shit, I don't want to be the example next time. So put them grace periods in there.
No alarms or the horns, cars in the traffic. Just another day waking up by the Van Wick. Kiss my sis and my grams before I hit the block with a pocket consisting of grams just to hit the block. Be out on the stoop, out here playing hoops, trying to figure out shit, the next hustle move. This a life we live, we get accustomed to. Living like Nicky Barnes and shit, thinking we untouchable.
All my wrists is frogs. All my